Microphone. Let's use the microphone. Pete.
Ruben, good evening. Good afternoon, sorry. Can I just ask you for your reaction to that game? Because at half-time you looked out of it.
No, we just played 1.5, and we managed to draw the game. We didn't exist in the first half. Everything we did during the week, I think the free man was there. I think the space was there. I think we lose balls that we cannot lose. And then the second half, and the half time, I said that we are going, no matter what the result, we are going to do what we did during the week, but with a little bit more energy. I think you saw that it was not different in the position. It was different in the quality that we play the game.
How worried are you, though, that it took till half time to get to that situation?
Not worry about that. I know that every game has an history. So in that moment, I just focus on trying to help my players. Now I'm going to be worried when I see the games and try to prepare the next game. But at a half time, you just focus on trying to help the team.
What did you think of the penalty shout at the end?
I think what I saw, I didn't see quite well. Was a little bit soft touch, and we are in England. So you guys enjoy a lot the physicality of the game. I think was soft, and I think was clear to overturn the decision.
Did you fear the worst, though, Ruben, when it was given? Did you fear that was going to be a penalty.
In that moment, you just try to imagine that if it's a penalty, let's go for the second ball. Anything can happen. We cannot give up. So in that moment, I'm just focused on trying to understand what is going to happen. But of course, after the recover, if there was a penalty, was tough on us.
You mentioned what you said at half time, Ruben, and I think Bruno said the same, that you're very sort of animated at half time. How do you explain what happened in that first half, though, and what do you actually say in that moment at half time to try and generate a response?
I see what players saw and they know, and what people see. We lost a lot of balls without any pressure. We have free men. Sometimes we don't respect the positioning, and then we talk about anyone that watch a little bit Everton in this field. They know they will be really good on second balls, and the 2 goals are second balls, are fight in the air. So that's why you get disappointed. We didn't play first half, but then it's a good thing. Let's not just focus on the negatives. The good thing is that in the second half they play in the same position, but with more energy, more quality, and that makes the difference.
Ruben, a couple of things. Did you feel that Bruno sort of really turned the game around on his own, and did you see any signs a comeback was coming before the first goal?
No, of course I felt in the second half the way we start the game, we were different. We won second balls, we push the opponent, we don't let Beto control the ball alone. These small things I felt before, and then Bruno scored a free kick, and then we were a better team.
Hi Ruben. Garnacho was the only change from the team last week. He looked quite disappointed when he came into the stadium. Is he almost a victim of his own success as a substitute, that he can affect games coming on, or it felt maybe a little bit harsh that he was benched when he's at high school with all the forwards?
No, there's some games that are different, and we want different things in the same position. So that's all. Garnacho will be ready for the next game, and it's a good thing to be disappointed. But like I said, we have a lot of games. In modern football, you don't have a starting 11. It's really hard, especially now. So we have a squad that we have to rotate the players, and I imagine the game, and then I imagine the characteristics of the players to try to win the game. And today, the game, I think I thought the game in a different way, to have Garnacho on the bench to change something.
Hello, Ruben. Just going back to the contrast between first and second half, do you think your players are sometimes better when they feel like they have to be, that all hope is lost and it's just one last effort, and that because given that you've worked on it all week and they don't seem to respond in the first half?
No, if you see the first plays, we have we lose some passes, some plays, and we lose the ball, and we have transitions against us. When we are alone in these small things, then take us the confidence to play. And then in the second half, we start the game in a different way, controlling the game, pushing the opponent, and then the team feels a little bit more confident. Maybe because they have nothing to lose. I don't know, but we need to perform in a better way, especially in the first half. We didn't exist in the first half.
Last question.
Ruben, there's been a lot of talk about Manchester United and the redevelopment of Old Trafford. This is the last time that Manchester United will come to Goodison Park. Alex Ferguson said this was the hardest Premier League ground to come to. What were your thoughts on the stadium and the atmosphere?
I think it's amazing. The fans of Everton, they are amazing. They are in the good moment. I think it's well deserved that David Moyes is the coach that is going to start in the next stadium. I think that is it's really good, but for me, in this moment, every stadium is really difficult, especially ours, with our fans supporting all the time. So my goal is just to win the next game, to give some happiness to our fans, because they deserve it a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Coleman one's on. Coleman's on as well. Fingers crossed. Ah, yeah, because apparently he banned the penalty decision gave him something to go in on, which I would have been swapping for otherwise. I mean, I was so many great lines, but it was this is fucking terrible. He must be, doesn't he read for the Premier League?
David, good afternoon. Nice to see you. You said in your programme notes that it's still all about staying in the Premier League, so that's another point towards that target,
Yeah.
I guess. But how frustrated and disappointed are you that it wasn't 3 points?
I'm hugely pleased we got a point, because it's another point towards safety, and that's the job at this moment in time in the league. I'm disappointed we didn't take all 3 points today. But we played here the other night and we drew 2-2 with Liverpool, and it felt like a win. Today's 2-2 felt more like not a defeat, but close to it. But anyway, I thought the team played really well today. I thought they'd done so many good things. A free kick sort of changes the momentum, really. I didn't think Manchester United didn't really offer us too much problem up until the free kick. And then you would expect it, which they do. They're a club with tradition, and they have to fight for everything there, and they done that in the second half.
Having said that, I think the vast majority of the stadium thought you had a late penalty. What was your view?
Well, I can't understand why the referee on field makes the decision. If it was absolutely clear and obvious that he should go to the screen, well, I didn't see that. They pulled his jersey, so I just thought the referee made the correct decision at the time, and he should have stuck with it. Frustrating, but football. We've had some decisions go for us. We scored late a few weeks ago, things like that. It looked as if we were going to get a late penalty today. And when we were 2-0 up today, I have to say we should have gone 3-0 up. We had a couple of big opportunities to get ourselves the third goal, which would have probably put the game a bit further out of reach.
Thank you.
Joe?
Dave, that first 70 minutes was pretty impressive. How pleased were you with the start that your side made, and what were your message to them at half time?
Well, we wanted to keep playing. I thought we'd done a lot of good things, and I thought we did when we come back out. I thought, you rightly say, I think that we had a couple of opportunities, and I thought that it was only the free kick. And actually, I was nearly more annoyed with the free kick in some ways than the penalty, because we had a chance of a free kick in the first half, and the referee didn't stop the play. He let it go on. And I'm not saying it was a free kick, which we gave away, and because of that, that led to the goal. But I couldn't understand the first half why the referee didn't give it in the same areas which he did in this one. But look, I'm just saying, it was the players have done brilliantly well in the last few games. We've got big games to come. We might look back and say, is it 2 points drop? But we've taken another one, hopefully, towards staying in the Premier League.
Do you think that's the main message then from this? I mean, you've got so many injuries at the moment that when you get to the last 20 minutes of games, especially against opposition like this, it's hard to blame the players sometimes.
Yeah, but the players were on. Like we could have made maybe done things at some moments earlier, but we decided that we thought the team had been doing. The game only changed really on the free kick. We hadn't been greatly under pressure. We hadn't been conceding many chances. There wasn't a great need. We were struggling to probably play as well after 60 minutes, but that was nothing down to the first part. We'd done a very good job.
Hi, David. Going back to the penalty, how difficult is it for a referee, once he's been summoned to the monitor, to stick by his decision? We see it very rarely that they stick by what they've originally said.
I think we're all, probably everybody who watches football and people who watch it are probably saying, we're all looking forward to seeing a referee who says, no, I'm sticking with what I've done. Because we would probably say, no, the referee then, is nearly getting told you're absolute. So every time they go, they're nearly getting told they're absolutely wrong. We're seeing very few say, no, I think I've seen a penalty kick, and if that's the case, if it's absolutely clear and obvious and it's wrong, well, correct. So that's what we've got VAR for, and that's what we do. I just didn't think what I've seen didn't look like clear and obvious that he should have been sent to the screen.
Did you speak to the ref?
No, I've not. No, I'm trying not to get involved. I'm too old now to go and start fighting the world again.
Shimei? Hi, David. What's more frustrating, the re-refereeing by VAR or the referee changing his original decision?
Well, I don't know, because sometimes if it was, I think if I had been the opposition manager, I'd have been saying, pull a pull of the jersey, this could be close. And I'm not saying that it's 100%, but it's close. And I'm saying, I'd be sitting there saying, oh, he could easily give this. So I think that decision today went against us in the end, you know. But I don't really know who you would blame, whether it be VAR. I just didn't think VAR needed to really get involved in it.
Do you think there's more of a theatrical reaction from Ashley than needed?
Well, from where I watched it, I thought that he went down. So I thought right away, oh, he must have been pulled back and he must have been tripped up. So, and only when I saw it on the screen when I come back in did I see the pull in the jersey. If you're a ball, and Ash has been a forward player for most of his career, I think that part of your job is to try and get penalty kicks as well. I think that he got his jersey pulled and he done the right thing to try and gain that situation.
Carl?
David, were you aware that the Premier League gave the reason for the overturn on the penalty for a foul by Harry Maguire, not for a shirt pull?
Sorry?
The official reasoning for the overturn of the penalty was for a foul by Maguire on Young, not the shirt pull.
So somebody fouled Harry Maguire?
No, they're saying, I think they checked for a foul by Maguire on Young, not
Right.
the shirt pull. The shirt pull was delict, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the official reason was they checked a foul by Maguire on Young. What would you make of that?
I don't know if I'm quite getting here, but so what you're saying is the referee gave the penalty because of what he thought was a trip by Maguire on Young.
The Premier League Match Centre have said VAR checked the referee's call of a penalty to Everton for a challenge by Maguire on Young and deemed that no foul had been committed.
So did they look at the shirt pull? Did they mention the shirt pull on it?
No.
Okay. So they only mentioned the bit they needed to mention. They didn't mention the shirt pull. Okay. Looked to me as if the shirt pull might have been enough for it to be given.
So do you expect that's a thing that VAR have got wrong then? You would
I don't know. I'm not an expert on it. They are. I can only tell you what I see. I'm a manager, emotional manager, going to try and make decisions. You're asking me a lot of questions on it. I didn't know what you've just told me. So my feeling is the pull on the jersey, you shouldn't be getting away with pulling jerseys. And he looked as if he went down after that. Now, if Harry Maguire touched him or not, I didn't know. From the touchline, I thought he'd gone over somebody's leg.
Any further questions, folks? No?
Yeah.
One more from Will.
Just ask about just Sagana Gaze. It just seems like he was absolutely everywhere today, winning balls and had that shot at the ends. How good was he?
They done really well. I actually thought the team played really well. We just couldn't quite keep the intensity up all through. But we'd played really well for the best part of, felt like about 65 minutes or so. No, Ghana's done really well. He's played really well in the game. So I mean, not just today, but in all the other games, he's done great. Yeah.
David, is it harder to keep that intensity up when you have so many injuries at the moment? You're looking to the bench and maybe don't have the options to change things as much as you like.
Yeah, I think if we'd got, I mean, I could sense that we're just building up Man United, but the free kick was the turning point. We'd gone 2-1 down, we'd got 2-1 up, and it just felt like the momentum would change. United had nothing to lose but to go for it. And actually, when we were 2-0 up, I thought we should have gone 3-0 up. I really did. I thought we had a couple of big opportunities, and to be fair, we didn't do much wrong. I think Dukes hits the target with a great volley. So there was a couple other opportunities which maybe we could have got the third goal. As I said to you, I thought the free kick went away. So we would have maybe made the changes, but just after that point, and by that time, we were just beginning to find how we were going to stick with it. And But to be fair to the lads, we could, Beto the header at the end, the penalty kick situation. So we were still in there trying to score.
Cheers. Thanks.
Cheers.